Hey guys, welcome to Mystical Moonstone. This message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. And don't forget to check the placements in your birth charts to see if some of the other zodiac signs may resonate with you as well. Let's see what the overall energy is. If we actually get a card, right? Okay, there we go. Just got this for the last one too. Man holding a heart. Interesting. All right. Resilience and the unexpected. Okay. Okay, I just want to do it one more time. Eight of Swords. Ten of Cups. So you may be feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant. Three of Pentacles. You know what I feel like? Honestly, I feel like, okay. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. We have the Tower and we have the Page of Cups. So there's a change coming. There was emotional things that you had to get through. And I don't think that this is what you expected. I feel like in the beginning, you felt like this relationship was going to take you here to the 10 of Cups. However, it didn't. And things have sort of stalled. Things have sort of like, it's stagnant, okay? And you're just trudging through and stuff. And this was completely unexpected. You really thought that this was going to just soar and be like this fairy tale almost relationship. And I don't mean, you know, happily ever after and that's the end of the story. I'm just saying you thought it was just going to be something great. You thought this person was completely different than anybody you had ever dated. However, you are now sitting here stagnant, not moving forward to the 10 of Cups. So you're feeling a little bit trapped. Like, how come it's not going any further than this? I don't understand. We have the Fool and the Page of Cups. Again, we have the Page of Cups. So this really has a lot to do with getting over some, I feel, emotional baggage, okay? And letting go of some things in the past, some burdens that you have needed to let go of, some things that you know, some things that you need to forgive yourself for. I don't know what that means. Only you know what that means. But I feel like that's why things are stagnant. There are things you need to forgive yourself for from the past. And that's why you haven't been able to move forward. And again, you're the only one who knows. So they're saying faith, have faith. Have faith in this relationship. It's almost as if the negativity that you were feeling within this relationship is not in the relationship, actually. It is within, don't shoot the messenger, but it's within yourself. And I feel like it has a lot to do with forgiving yourself. Yeah, here's the past here with the Six of Cups. I feel like it has to do with forgiving yourself for the way that you dealt with things, possibly, or for the way, or for, you know what, allowing someone to treat you the way that they did. It's not that you did anything wrong, but you're sitting back thinking, why did I let them do that to me? Why didn't I see the red flags? Why didn't I see the signs? I mean, essentially, I let them do this to me because I kept going back to them when they would do it. You'd stand up for yourself, but then you'd end up giving in. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes when doing that, you have a hard time forgiving yourself. And the reason that you're so angry is because, and you may not realize it and may not be aware of it. I know I have gone through the same realizations myself. Where really what you're mad at is you're mad that you're not standing up for yourself. Does that make sense? Ooh, oh, there it was one that came over. Judgment. So with judgment, I always feel like you have been enlightened. There's been a moment where you have thought something and you may have quickly disregarded it. So you might have to think back. But you were enlightened at one point. Quite possibly you know, that was your realization, you know, was being mad at yourself because you're like, wait a minute, I kind of allowed them or allowed this to happen. I enabled. Enabled is one of the words I know that I enabled it because I went back. I stood my ground and I said no, and I slammed the door in their face, and just an example. And then they turned around and they came back the next day, and I felt so bad for slamming the door in their face that I let them back in. Do you know what I mean? I feel like almost everybody has done this at one point in their life, but I don't know. It could be just me. Here is Two of Cups, which is, okay, yeah, it's a connection, and we kind of know. I already feel like this is a relationship matter, so strength. I feel like you've gained strength throughout all your, you know, past relationships and things that have happened. Obviously, because you have, what is this? We have resilience. I mean, because you trudged through. This was your strength. You trudged through no matter what happened. You have a decision with the Two of Swords here, and it's probably to it's almost like, do you say anything or do you not say anything? Because again, in the past, and I feel like it was only with one person. I don't know why, but I feel like it was one relationship. It's almost like you broke up. It was an on and off again relationship. And the reason it was on and off again is because that person kept doing things to you that kept hurting you. And like I said, you would close the door in their face and stand up for yourself, but then you would feel bad, so you would turn around and let them back in. But there was only one person you did this with. And it was almost like you couldn't help it, but you regret doing that. You regret letting them back in so many times. And so because of this, because of the past relationship that this happened with, you are a little hesitant in the relationship that you're in right now. Even with the person that is in your person, like irritates you or says something or whatever. No, I am so sorry. It just switched on me. I'm sorry. I feel like you're trying to get over that emotional baggage. As soon as I saw this, you're trying to get over that emotional baggage and trying to forgive yourself, and you're trying to move forward really in the relationship that you're in now. But you're wondering to yourself, am I doing the same thing that I did before? I have to say that within this new relationship that you're in, the one you're currently in, not your ex, but the one you're currently in, they're different people. So this is a different relationship. You just might be dealing with some of the remnants from a past relationship that is holding you back in your current relationship. Does that make sense? Knight of Cups. So I feel like you want to open yourself up to them, your current one. You're just afraid, like, what if I'm doing the same thing that I did before with so-and-so? I don't want to go back and forth and ride that roller coaster ever again. I want to be able to move forward. And this is ultimately, this is what's keeping you stuck. It's like you're keeping yourself stuck, in a sense. Not that you're doing it on purpose or anything. I mean, this is human nature, to be honest with you. And almost everybody goes through this. They have that one person in their past that it's almost like they were helpless to. Does that make sense? Like, they couldn't help themselves. That they just, some people make you crazy, and sometimes that old person is, the ex is what made you crazy, and it really changes things for your future relationships, right? Even though you can have a future relationship where this person that you're currently with is like awesome, but again, we all have burdens that we have to let go of in order to heal from it so that we can move on. What is this? Six of Swords. Moving on. And it's right above this connection here. So I feel like I want to say you need to just let go of the burdens of the past. You need to forgive yourself so that you can move on. However, it is much easier said than done. King of Swords. But if you do, you will be able to think a little bit more clearly. I don't really think this is a decision as to whether or not you want to stay with this person. I feel like this person is totally, it's fine for you. It's good for you. It's whatever, but you're keeping yourself stuck by not letting go of the remnants of the past is what I want to say. Okay, you're dealing with the aftermath, basically. Okay, we have Seven of Wands, and then we have Strength again, right? Because we had Strength earlier. I feel like at times you get this sudden inspiration of strength. Keep on with that. That strength is going to pull you through. That strength is exactly what is pulling you through. Because I feel like you were really hurt by this person, and you were almost helpless to their charms, so to speak. I feel like everybody has had a person where it was like that. And you give in even when you don't want to, but then you end up hating yourself later because you didn't stand up for yourself, right? Because it didn't feel right. You're still angry, and you're like, I feel like you were mad at the situation. when really underneath it all, you were mad at yourself for not standing up for yourself. Does that make sense? I don't. Okay. Temperance. So yeah, you're trying to create this safe place for yourself. Automatically, instead, face it, you know, forgive yourself, because they may have been a very charismatic type person, and you just couldn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Reject their charms. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that is what I have for you. Please hit like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.